I guess.
Alright,
Alright, Zach, take us to the start line.
Zach. Jack Page.
So you two were in the middle of something?
I'm just gonna go and hang out with the workers and do my best to be helpful to them. And also see if I can get any more rumors or anything out of them.
Okie doke.
And Hack's gonna do something with Lamarck, I think.
Yep.
So we'll do mine, because mine will be pretty quick.
Okay.
So, do you want me to just roll an inquiry for listening, overhearing things?
Yep.
Asking them if they know anything about Sky kind of a stuff?
Overhearing anything isn't really going to get you anything. You're going to have to ask directly.
Yeah, no. But like while I'm helping people out, you know,
Yeah.
getting them water, be like, hey, have you heard anything about Abbott Sky? Or seem like a cool dude to you? That kind of stuff.
Yeah, so all that stuff it's still a plus 10.
Okay.
So.
Cool. Just making sure. Inquire 10. Go. Lots of successes.
Alright. You already got the stuff you could get for 4 degrees of success, so I'm just going to start working my way down as you...
Okay.
So that they're not just repeat... So you're not asking the same Ashling guy over and over again.
Yeah.
You want to hear tell of something strange? Well, I knowed old Lars a year... God damn it, this guy's English is fucking atrocious. Hang on, let me actually read through this first so I can attempt to
Okay.
not butcher his butchering of the English language. Okay, let's give this a shot. You want to hear tell of something strange? Well, I knowed old Lars a year and more, and he was a good man. He'd never had hacked up his wife like that unless some unclean thing had gotten to him. I saw him when Brother Severus took him away, like he was talking, kept muttering. What was it? He kept muttering... It wasn't her. Yes. That what it was. Just, it wasn't her, over and again.
Good.
Fuck that guy.
And I hand him some water.
You hand him a dictionary?
Alright, let's do with what Hack's doing.
Okay. Hack, what are doing?
Well, I'm gonna ask. Well, I'll go and roleplay it. Lamarck, I was wondering if you could give me a tour of the encampment.
A tour of what?
The encampment.
Of course! Is there anything in particular you'd like to see?
Anything you think of noteworthy.
Can you ask him to take to the M. Bison exhibit? Of course! Anyways, continue.
It's the biggest ham I know.
Alright. Have fun.
And it wouldn't make sense for me to start saying Brian Blessed lines, so... I'm gonna have to stick with that.
Okay.
Anyways,
You can just rattle off the list of stuff if you want. Just
yeah, well, it's a pretty desolate piece of shit, so there's not really anything for him to show you. I mean, you've only been on one side of the camp.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Which is why I want to see the other side of the camp.
Yeah. But there are living quarters all around it. But the primary living quarters is at the front, right next to the front gate. Or not the front gate, because there are three entrances to the camp. So yeah, there's the cathedral, which you can't miss. There's the Crying Clota guest hall, which is located in the primary living area. Because you're gonna get drunk, might as well do it close to home. There's the priory, which is in the other main living area, right across from the bar, because why not? I assume you're up on the map, by the way, right?
Mm.
Okay, so yeah. Let me go back up and read what it actually says for the generatoria. These single-story, prefabricated block units house Sternhope's small generator plant and the workshops where the cathedral's building materials are prepared and the workers' tools and gear are stored. Sternhope's few and often repaired vehicles are parked in the yard around the back of this location. So that's where your truck is. So, and then the only other place of any interest is the Warriors Camp. This area is set aside for visiting Ashleen clanners, Clota herd drovers, and other nomad groups that may pass this way, and is made up of open tents, a corral, and a wellhead. It is isolated enough from the main camp to make everyone feel a little safer while remaining inside the wall.
Mm. Would that also be a place where they would detain people?
No, because that's specifically for Ashleen warriors. I'm not entirely certain where they would detain people, because they would in no way, shape, or form take them to the priory. The bar doesn't seem like a smart place. I don't know where they would detain people, because they're not taking them into the cathedral.
Because otherwise it seems like, in most cases, if they're not detaining people, then they would just outright kill them. Because there's no proper place for them to do that stuff. Yay for railroaded campaigns.
Yay!
Yeah.
All
right.
Yeah, there's it doesn't give anywhere where they would keep people like that, because you've got the priory, which is
Obviously, they'd keep them like they did in the old days and be in a cellar in the cathedral.
yeah, but they're not allowed in the cathedral.
No, it's in the cellar under the cathedral.
Why would you
Yeah.
have crazy people or criminals go into the bottom of the...
It's jail.
At your place.
Where? History. Read it.
I know. But this guy is crazy. Yeah, but...
It's fine.
Come on.
All
Come on.
right. So what else we doing? Dead?
Sorry, just looking through stuff. I don't know. What else are you doing?
So there's nothing else that he'll point out?
There's nothing else in the encampment.
No. Okay. Warrior camp and workshops. So fabrication. Lamarck, do you venture into the Warriors camp often?
On occasion, not terribly often. I go to speak with the warriors, see if they have any good war stories to share. Often slightly more depressing than the ones I have, to be honest. And they don't drink as much as I'd like.
So I'm hearing I should take him to a bar and put some drinks in him. Because he keeps mentioning alcohol.
Not you, but maybe me.
Maybe. We'll have to play with that later. And the Warriors camp is closer to the face of the mountain, right?
Yeah. It's away
like that
from...
whole side of it. Okay.
Yeah. There are no entrances or exits near the warriors' camp. They're towards the back.
Hmm.
They're the only ones who are kept separated.
Yeah.
And my internet is so great right now.
It really is. You
Yeah.
keep freezing like every 10 seconds. It's great.
And it's blurry.
It's amazing.
Gotta keep them separated.
Did well for 2 hours, and now it's like, I'm over
Yep.
this.
Okay. Yeah, then I think, Lamarck, I think it sounds like my kind of place. Would you give me a tour of the Warriors camp?
Richard, would you care to do the honors?
What? I wasn't paying attention. What's going on?
He asked if I could do something for him.
Oh, no. I like yours. Go, Zach. Go.
Fine.
Do it.
Of course!
Good.
And then everything froze.
Yep.
I was honestly afraid I'd disconnected, like in the middle of it.
You're about to. It was good.
It's great. It's my favorite thing. So, yeah.
You need to do
he
the
leads
M
you over
bison
there
turn
and-
every time.
What?
You need to do the M bison turn every time.
That didn't work at all.
Nope. That was horrible. What's wrong with you?
Well, I lost my headphones, and I'm not supposed to turn that way. My
can't
head doesn't
turn.
like it.
I like that Zach keeps slowly falling out of frame.
Oh, here, I'll sit up.
Good. Alright, so you guys go to the
Nope.
Warriors camp.
Yep. Go to the Warriors camp.
Just describe it for him so he knows what he's doing.
A more wretched hive of scum and villainy you'll never find.
Can I go? Sounds like my kind of place.
So, over there you'll see the big tent. It's about a foot bigger than the other tents. Nothing special about it. Over there you'll see the small tent. Houses a midget. We hate him. Not a great warrior. Oh, there's a large number 5. Not sure who put that there. This is Bob the Warrior.
So anyways,
Yeah, I've got nothing in the Warriors camp for you.
Mm.
I mean, if you want if you want a tour of it, I've got nothing. If you want to talk to people, I have a little more than nothing.
Well, I was going to talk to people, but I was kind of hoping you'd point out something for me.
nope.
Point
It's
out like a person to you or something.
No, like, I don't know.
Do it
a
your damn
building
self.
or something else. Whatever. Alright, then I guess I'll drag Lamarck around and ask people stuff. Jeez. While I'm here, I'm going to ask any of the warriors or Ashling or whoever else I come across if they've seen any unusual phenomena here. And as they seem to be closer to the mountain, perhaps they've seen something more interesting. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You want to roll an inquiry at +10?
Sure.
Good.
All right,
Good.
they shoot you. Nobody wants to talk to you.
Mm.
They're slightly more primitive people, and they don't trust you as a tech priest.
Good.
All further inquiries made with the warriors will be made at a -10 as opposed to a +10.
Good.
You had one chance.
Specifically just the Ashleen warriors. The Ashleen within the encampment itself will hold no such prejudices.
Mm. Good. Well, as this is a very successful romp through the village, is there a specific place that Allie's at?
If I was to be a place, I would probably be by the genitalia and workshops.
Proud of yourself?
I really am. So happy.
Mhm. Hmm. Yeah, I got nothing.
Good.
Alright, then I guess I'll go ahead and Vox Allie and say, hey, Allie, where are you?
So, bitch. I'm by the workshops. Where are you?
At the Warriors camp, tried to ask around, but these primitives beneath me, they won't answer. I'll make my way over to
They
the
hear you.
workshops. Good.
They're now slightly more annoyed at you.
They should have heard me.
Very good. I was actually going to head back to the Clota?
Yeah.
Clota? The Clota, and gear check and kind of turn in for the night.
It's 4 o'clock and you're turning in for the night.
Yeah, I'm gonna be rested as fuck, man. There's like nothing to do.
I
I'm over
don't
it.
want. There's stuff to do. You're just not doing it.
Yeah, because they're not hinting at it. I don't know what there is. Anyways, I'm just gonna bring Lamarck. We'll go get
There are
drinks.
lights in the hills. People know things.
I don't
Ask
care.
them.
No.
Hint.
Lamarck and I should go and get drinks and talk about stuff in the Clota, because apparently that's like a saloon. So let's do that. There's probably gonna be workers and shit there too.
I'll make my way and see if our friend is thirsty.
Excellent. I'll meet you there.
I think you know whether or not he's thirsty.
Oh, I know. I know.
I'm gonna be in the Clota now.
Lamarck, would you like a drink?
I show up and I just have like 4 beers. These 2 are for you and these 2 are for me. Bastards!
So anyway, as I know he's thirsty and he's not going to deny a drink, let's go ahead and make our way over to the Clota.
All right. You all make your way over to the Clota.
As you enter, you see me sitting there with 2 drinks in either hand, and I reach 2 of them out to Lamarck.
Okay.
Care for a drink, cleric?
Get in character. Get in character.
Of course!
Of course. Of course. Of course. No, it's not it. 'Tis about time. Verily I join thee.
Verily excellent. And I slam them down on the table and we all sit down and begin drinking.
Gulp, gulp, gulp.
Good. How was your trip to the Warriors camp?
Who told you? I shall slay them where they stand.
Apparently someone's not too fond of the Warriors.
This guy's a mean drunk.
Apparently.
Jesus. He's a man of the cloth.
He's not drunk, by the way, and he didn't say that.
I know.
Okay.
Oh, right, I have to answer you.
Yes.
Rather uneventful.
That's unfortunate, but I didn't think Hack was much of a people person.
No, no.
A
Not this
little
one.
air out of my respirator, you know.
'Twas a sorry sight to see,
I'm sure.
if not slightly amusing.
How many patrons are in the bar with us?
I'm gonna just go out and say the day before the consecration of the cathedral that all of these religious people have come out to build, they've all been guilted into not drinking. So there are maybe 2 or 3 other patrons there with you.
Well
Maybe.
then I invite the other patrons to our table and give them beer too.
But the man of the cloth is drinking.
Yeah.
He's a drunk. Get over it.
He's an ex-imperial soldier.
Yep. Kaladin would like him. But yeah, I get drinks for everybody.
He's very religious, but nowhere in the God Emperor's Bible does it say, "Thou shalt not drink."
It's true.
In fact, they turned the God Emperor's blood into wine.
They did. Anyways. So, brother, you said you've seen strange lights. Have any of you seen those? What are they like? Where have you seen
by the
them?
way, Lamarck personally has not seen the strange lights.
You
He's
fucking
seen-
said that he saw the lights.
I know. I had to read. It's the last line of his thing. It's like, he hasn't seen anything.
Alright, fine. Have any of you seen these lights? I love so much that it keeps freezing Zach in different positions, but he's always looking so happy.
Maybe it'd be just better if you took that picture and just put it up so that
Yeah.
you could save him and with. 'Cause apparently he's suffering.
Yeah. 2 of them die of cardiac arrest.
Excellent.
I'm gonna blame your internet on that one.
Yeah. And the 3rd one says no.
No? Aww.
Yeah.
At least we drank 2 people under the table.
Yeah. No, 2 of them say that they've seen the lights, and 1 of them motorcycle. Anyways. And 1 of them says he hasn't witnessed any phenomena. And calls the other 2 paranoid. I don't feel like doing voices.
Okay.
So,
Then I asked the other 2 to describe them for me on, like, the area that they saw them and where that was, basically. That's all.
one of them states 2 motorcycles in a row. Fuck off. Anyways, along the outer edges of the encampments, way off in the hills, strange lights, obviously not from fire, as one would expect from the Ashleen, or even glow lamps. They just gave off a weird feeling and made me uncomfortable.
And the other guy kind of just reaffirms that.
The other guy just kind of stares at his beer. And the 3rd guy belches loudly.
Good.
Not giving a fuck about these 2's problems.
Alright, Hack, do you have anything you want to say?
Not really.
Alright. Then I raise a toast with Brother Lamarck to the cathedral's completion.
Yeah, my internet shit. You raise a toast to Brother Lamarck, what?
For the cathedral's completion.
Ah. Lamarck raises both of his now refilled beer mugs
Good.
into the air. And cheers.
Excellent.
And laughs boisterously before downing them both.
Alright. Then I'm just gonna continue and get a little tipsy with him, and then I'm gonna turn in for the night. Cause fuck
He's
you.
gonna
I'm
laugh at
over
you
it.
for getting tipsy.
I don't care. I'm like
I'm
a
not saying you care. I'm
140
saying
pound
it's what he's
woman. I'm
doing.
fine. I'm fine with that. Just
What'd you say?
cry inwardly to myself. Anyways, that's all I'm gonna do.
You're not gonna try to manipulate him in any way?
I don't really see anything that I can get out of it that's gonna be that
I'm not
good.
seeing what a tipsy girl is going to be able to manipulate a sober,
Yeah.
religious man. I mean, if she wants to, like, do it, he's like, yeah, sure, whatever.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I figured not, but I'm saying,
Yeah.
like, if she's like, I'm gonna manipulate you into my bed, you'd be
Said
like,
tipsy, not hammered.
I know. But I'm saying, you'd be like, oh no, you got me. But anything outside of that, he's gonna be like, yeah, you're drunk.
But yeah, I'm just gonna do
So
that.
I take
and
it
then,
Hack's gonna release some air.
Yeah. Party it up for a little bit longer and then go to bed once it's a suitable time, because fuck it. I'm over this. Let's go to the next day.
Good. This took us like 2.5 hours. It should have been 30 minutes of, I talked to this guy, I talked to this guy, I talked to this
Yeah,
guy.
and then
I
you're
go to
like,
the
oh my
cliffs."
god, there's like all these pages and shit, and I'm like, I don't care. And you're like, but there's so much things to read. I'm like, I don't care. I got like the best things.
You're like, You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna break into the cathedral. Like, that's a waste of time.
Look, man, you're making this any easier, alright?
Alright. Hack, what do you do?
I guess I'll go to sleep.
Okay.
Good.
So you
Next day.
guys- Ba, 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 ba. Scroll through like 18 pages of content. Alright.
Again, I sleep with the photon flash grenade.
Okay.
That's what I do.
The Ashleen rise before the sun does, so they tend to go to sleep before the sun sets, and they wake up before. So by the time you guys,
His internet died.
Yeah, it sounded like it.
Super died.
So before you guys,
We drank Zach under the table. Dog
secretly
penis.
Zach was Brother Lamarck, and he died of liver failure.
Brother Lamarck is a thinly veiled Zach.
And dog penis.
Yep. I call him Mr. Scroats.
It's weird you have a pet name for his,
Dog penis?
right.
Yeah. Apparently he really did die. Look at that.
Hmm. Like I said, maybe you should just use picture.
Doesn't matter if you can't even connect.
Oh, I know, but if he can come back, I mean, maybe you should use picture instead of just doing video.
Maybe you should just man up and get better internet.
That's true.
What?
I stayed connected long enough to hear both of you tell me that I disconnected.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. Answer the fucking thing. There we go.
Well, hello.
A message from my phone, so.
Sup, bitch. So they
We'll go ahead
awaken
and
before
pretend like
us.
That's not gonna happen again. Oh, good. Your videos are frozen again. Am I gonna disconnect?
We'll find out.
Nope. Okay, good. Got it.
You're stuttering, so that's nice.
Yeah.
Also, Zach is once again
So, anyways, they all.
slumped out of frame.
What?
There. Good.
Anyways, yeah. So the camp is up and bustling by the time you guys wake up. Go ahead and wake up.
I woke up,
Yep.
Okay. It was very exciting.
put on all my crap.
Allie gets dressed.
Check over all my weapons. And go and see what Aristarchus is up to.
His weapon are working.
What?
What?
I said I was going to go and check and see what Aristarchus is up to.
And then you said what?
Yeah, because you didn't respond.
Yeah, you cut out. And you're
Oh.
starting to like zip all over your screen, like you're getting fast forwarded or something.
It's
My
really
favorite
weird.
part is that Richard is still moving, but it's just a still of you.
Good. Get a better internet, Zach.
I should have.
Conversely, go to Richard's house.
Anyways, what is Aristarchus up to?
I just need a wired connection. So. You decide you don't want to go see what Aristarchus is up to.
I disagree. What is Aristarchus up to?
Anyways, so now that you've decided you don't want to see what Aristarchus is up to, you head down to go get some food.
So is he just not in his room, or what?
Well, you're on the first floor and he's on the second floor.
Okay, so I head up and knock on his door. What the fuck happens?
There's no response.
Okay, then I
Okay.
go downstairs. Fuck it, I go downstairs.
Okay. I'm glad you made such a well-educated decision. Yeah. So,
It's almost like I had this hand on my back telling me not to go in his room.
it's almost like that,
Almost.
but it wasn't. Yeah, so you head downstairs, and you have breakfast of fried clota meat and broth.
Delicious.
Aristarchus does not join you.
Also delicious.
Mm-hmm. Just as you're finishing your breakfast, the sounds of... I have never seen that word before.
Spell it.
Ululating. Ululating? Ululating?
Yeah, you have to read it.
Either way. Noises. So cries echo through the camp, but they don't seem to be sounds of alarm.
Okay. So I'm gonna go out and see what the hubbub is about.
Okay.
Even if it's not alarm, I'd like to know what's going on.
Yeah. Would you care to inquire anyone you run into along the way, or anyone who was already there?
Yeah, I'll ask if anyone knows what's up.
Alright, it's plus 10 to inquiry test.
Woo! I love having plus 10 to my inquiry tests. I was about to intimidate. That was gonna go well.
You! Tell me what this is.
Alright.
So it is Ashleen Warchief Koske and his party, and they are considered to be an ally of Stern Hope, and they've protected the encampment from raiders and bandits in the past.
Excellent.
So,
Woo!
do you want to go see if you can see Koske and his party, or...
Yeah, I'm gonna go out and see what's up.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and follow.
Alright. There are small crowds lining the roads, gathered around the warriors as they enter. So it is Koske and 6 warriors riding alongside him. They all ride in on massive dust dogs. The dust dogs are lean, long-tailed bipeds, 3 times the size of the men riding them, and they growl and bark as they walk along.
Okay.
Koske and all of his men are heavily built fighters, clad in dusty hide longcoats, hooded mantles, and mismatched scraps of body armor, decked out with trinkets. They are obviously well armed. They have sabers, bandoliers with shells. They have saddle guns. A few of them have heavy-bladed spears with feathers and fetishes. You take particular note of one of them at the center, who you believe to be Koske, who is a huge, massive brute of a man with a full beard, and his leather crossbelts are festooned with pistols. He waves as he rides, occasionally calling out a greeting in a tongue unrecognizable to any but a very well-read sage.
Okay.
As they draw closer to you, however, you notice at the center of them a strikingly different figure. A veiled woman clad in flowing wrappings of tattered black and gray cloth shot through with crimson ribbons. A murmur goes through the crowd as they pass. Phrases such as Holy One, Esha Rain, and Death Singer can easily be heard, and many of the people bow or nod their heads in respect as she passes. So,
Can I inquire what a death singer is?
huh?
Can I inquire what a death singer is?
It's just a title,
Okay.
so I'll save you the trouble. Um, the warriors make a beeline for the warriors' camp on the other side. However, Esha rides to the priory
Okay.
unaccompanied.
I'm gonna go with that.
So, about 20 minutes later, Aristarchus heads down from his room.
Okay.
He has dark circles under his eyes and looks far more haggard than you had seen him prior this entire journey. But despite this, he seems incredibly eager and excited and just all around very happy for today. So,
Alright.
he wanders up to you and says, "The Emperor protects, but his cards can be a harsh master. Be careful today. The High Priest was in the Ascendant, which I would normally interpret as a blessing for the day's occasion, but the Lost Child and the Jackal were present as well. Holy ceremony or not, be on your guard today. Abbot Missionary Sky has invited us all to the morning plainsong rites that begins today's ceremonies in an hour's time. Unfortunately, I do not feel up to attending. I'd like a bit more to rest, but I think it wise for you all to attend as a show of our earnestness. Assure the good abbot that I will be present for the great consecration service at dusk."
Yes, of course.
So he makes his way back to the Crying Clota to get some more rest.
Alright, then we head to wherever the abbot and the thingy is.
Okay. Okay. So, don't bother. You're just going straight to the cathedral.
Good.
Because that's where, as you're heading out, you see Esha walking up the steps.
Okay.
So, you find the cathedral shining darkly in the morning sun. Many of the people of Stern Hope are there, obviously wearing their best attire for the occasion, and they are filing inside the great open doors, and organ music is starting to filter out into the morning air. As you approach the cathedral, Abbot Sky and two other minor clerics come out to greet them wearing white chasubles? I have no idea. Chasubles?
Oh. It's like chospols or something like that.
They're wearing
can't
those over their
remember.
robes.
I can't remember. It's a Catholic thing.
Got it. The abbot asks after Aristarchus and nods sagely once his absence is explained. So, he then leads you inside to the front benches, right before the altar, smiling proudly the entire time.
Okay.
Okay. So he disappears after he has you seated, and returns a short while later, leading the veiled woman, who is also escorted by the still heavily armed Kosuke and his men to a place opposite of you. The warriors are looking very uncomfortable, and at the last moment, Aristarchus slips in and slides quickly over to stand next to. Is Rax with you?
Sure.
Okay. So, to stand with the three of you.
Okay.
The organ music swells, and voices are raised in praise to the God Emperor as the ceremony begins. More railroading.
Well, we've come this far,
Yeah. Why stop now?
pretty much.
At the height of the plainsong ceremony, Abbot Sky, every inch the commanding servant of the God Emperor, moves to the altar flanked by brothers Lamarck, whose name is now spelled Lamask.
Good. Typo. Nailed it.
Okay. Anyways. And Severus, who are holding aloft burning braziers.
Yeah. It's probably Bizers.
Braziers.
Brizers, yeah.
Oh, got it. The music falls silent and the abbot begins his sermon. On this day, brothers and sisters, the God Emperor of humanity casts his eye onto this world so distant from his golden throne. On this day, he acknowledges your great faith and blesses our endeavors. I know you have long fought in the darkness, thinking to see no dawn. Behold, it is upon you at last, and today shall live in history forever, and we shall be witness to a great miracle. Sky pauses to let his words sink in, and in the stillness you hear the alarm bells of the wall towers begin to ring as the clatter of gunfire and the high zip crack of blast fire echo about the cathedral. The abbot looks about in surprise, but his gaze swiftly hardens. He turns and looks towards you, pronouncing loudly, "For blood is the sacrament of the Imperium."
Good.
So,
Alright. I'm gonna spring to my feet.
Sternhope
And-
is under attack.
I will tell Kaladin to watch over Aristarchus, because that'll make sense as to... So he's not with us. I don't care if Aristarchus ditches him, but... Yeah.
Unfortunately, the people of Iacanthos are all too accustomed to combat. So, while you might be surprised by the attack, nobody else within the cathedral shows any sense of panic. They are all concerned, but nobody panics, as this is to be expected.
Okay.
Um,
I'll make my way
Kosuke.
out.
Yeah. Kosuke bellows, "Aside!" allowing him and his men to directly depart through the swiftly opening corridor of worshippers, who move aside for any fighters
Yeah.
to exit the building.
Gonna tag along and tail him out.
Okay. So,
Hack, you wanna come with?
Sure,
Or you wanna stay and watch?
we can shoot stuff.
Alright, let's go kill things.
is
Yo.
Rax going with you?
No, he's
Staying
to
with
be with
Aristarchus.
Aristarchus.
Oh, okay.
Because that way we don't have to play him.
Fair enough. So, you have a wide view of Sternhope as you exit. You have a
I see.
good picture of what's going on.
Considering we're right here.
Yeah. Let me pull that back up. So, a large smoke belching vehicle with a wide-bladed iron plow has been driven into the front gates of the settlement, smashing them aside and jamming itself there in the process. Now at least 30 or so disheveled-looking warriors, all of whom have strips of yellow cloth tied somewhere on their persons, are running into the town, shooting and hacking at anything that moves. A number of tents are already on fire. The time has come for you to fight in the name of the God Emperor.
Woo! Kill things.
Okay. So, you now have to make some decisions.
Good.
Let me zoom in a little bit more so I can... Okay. I was so zoomed out I couldn't even tell who was who. So, Rax.
I'm the one at the church door.
yeah, so Rax will be here. There's Hack. So,
just stand right next to him.
There are multiple. The attackers have split off into multiple groups, and you have to choose who you wish to fight, as you
Okay.
cannot fight all of them at once.
Yeah, big battle.
Yeah, big battle. So, where you go in the battle will be determined by who you choose to fight.
Okay.
But,
So give us our options.
yes, I'm going through them.
Okay.
So you may choose to kill the leader, but everyone looks so similar but dissimilar that it will be hard to make out. So you would have to take a difficult perception test to even find him
Doing it.
within the groups. Doing so would not stop the attack. It
No,
merely
but it'd help.
it helps. There is a large group running straight towards the cathedral, gunning down everyone in their path, and the one in the center is running with a large improvised bomb with its fuse already lit.
Okay.
There is a dust dog stampede because between the noise, the smoke, and the general chaos has caused the dust dogs to panic, and they've broken out of their pens. Maddened by the fires, they've gone on a rampage and attacked anyone or anything they encounter,
Okay.
be it the people of Sternhope or the attackers. There's a group of marauders who are throwing firebombs at the generatoria
Okay.
and seek to destroy the power source of the cathedral and any of the tools or weapons
Mm-hmm.
that Sternhope uses to defend itself. And lastly, there is a large group of voicers armed with heavy cleavers hacking and slashing their way through tents, and directly in their path is a young Ashleen woman and over a dozen screaming and shocked children shouting for help.
Okay.
All
That's-
this goes on as more of the attackers pour in through the gates, but these are the initial attacks.
Okay. Can I do that perception test to see if I can just from here spot the leader?
Yes. But if you're doing it... Actually, no. I'll keep it as a difficult one. So yeah, it's a -10.
Okay. -10,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just a perception.
Just a perception.
Damn it! There we go. Nailed it.
Okay. So, across the field, let's see, making a beeline is the guy with the bombs. So, ransacking the priory, you can make out who you believe to be the leader.
So can you give me like rough numbers of how many people are in each of these groups? Like how many people are helping the leader? How many people are in the bomber
Yeah,
group?
that's what I was
Okay.
determining. Well, I told you, for the lit fuse, it's 6 people.
Okay.
For the, because that one is set.
Mhm.
The other ones, it's determined based on when in the fight you choose to go to them, or dice rolls, or anything along those lines.
All right.
The leader himself is surrounded by 3 other warriors.
So there's 4 people there,
Yes, there's 4 people there.
and all the other ones are just dice rolls and stuff.
Yeah, there are some pretty large. The groups can get pretty large. So
All right.
the only one that is set is the bomb.
Okay. Then I turn to Hack. I think we should protect the women and children and go after the leader. Do you want to split up or try and take those together?
And I guess I'll turn to him. This sword is yours. You guide its blade.
Just bear in mind that the other warriors who are fighting will not be assisting you. So if you do split up, it will be 1 on 4 or 1
Yeah,
on 6 or
that's what I figured.
potentially as high as 1 on 9.
Alright, well then... we will attack the leader first, and then when he is dealt with, we will protect the innocent. So, there you go.
Okay, well, there are 4 leaders, or not 4 leaders. There's 1 leader, and he has 3 people surrounding him. They're going straight for the camp. So if you aren't going to protect the innocent initially, then I'm going to say you have 4 rounds of combat against the leader before they make it to the women and children and start to slaughter them.
Alright.
So
You want us to roll initiative now?
yeah. So if you can't defeat the leader within the leader and his 3
then
men,
they're gonna start hurting the women and children.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, quick question about my wounds. I'm currently at 10. We've had 2 days of rest, so I'd be at 12.
Oh, I have no idea. I don't even know why you're set to 10.
Because he was
Oh, it's
wounded
probably
as
'cause it's
stubborn.
I was wounded last time, and I kept that and rolled it over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we had-
Well, no, add 4 wounds to that.
Okay, so is it 14?
Yeah.
Well, my total is 14 wounds.
Then you're fully healed.
Oh.
Because the first 2 days count as, when we were traveling here, count as rest days, because we didn't do anything
Oh.
in particular, so you get your toughness bonus back, so you'd be maxed out by now.
Oh, okay.
So you're
Cool.
you're at full health, everyone's at full health.
Okay, cool. Just wanted. Oh, right. Select myself. Tiny me. Initiative.
Good. Alright.
Oh.
Alright, let me pull up the actual stats on these guys so I can get that all set up.
Done deal.
Hmm.
Hmm. Okay, and then the way you do it is you normally just do a standard D100, and then just
You add their agility bonus to it.
Yeah.
It's a 1d10 and you add their agility bonus to it
Okay.
for initiative.
Where is the menu for combat? Not the menu, but the...
I don't know what you're asking.
I'm sorry?
I don't know what you're asking for.
The thing that shows everyone's initiative and like the turn order.
It should be a little clock. You click on it, and then it'll bring up the turn order.
Got it. There we go. Okay. So, this guy...
So yeah, then you click on them, hit add initiative, and then you roll it and just type it in yourself.
Add initiative?
Add to initiative.
Well, roll the 1d10 and then add their agility bonus,
Yeah.
and that's what they
You
get.
can
as their
you can
turn
just
order.
click on them, hit I, and then add their agility bonus.
Oh, got it. Okay,
In
so let
there.
me get rid of him. So,
Because it'll roll the initiative,
Yeah.
but it won't roll with their agility bonus taken into account.
Well,
Okay.
actually, it looks like that one did though. 1d10 plus 4.
Oh, you wrote it down? Okay, then
What?
yeah, that's how it is.
I didn't do a 1d10 plus 4.
You did.
That's.
Don't
what do
worry
you
about
have?
it. Shut up! Everyone shut up. Don't add anything to it. Just roll I and I.
Alright.
Initiative's working fine.
Yeah, because it should be, if anything, it would be a 1d10 plus 3, so...
Well, you gave him a +4. So you
I
need
just
to
clicked
reduce.
I and I.
Yeah, I know. But on their agility, one of them was a 4. Good.
Now it looks like it's rolling it incorrectly.
Yeah, okay, so the guy that's got a 9...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, does he have 4 agility?
The guy that has a 9? No, he has 3.
Alright, then reduce his by 1, so he's at 8. And then everyone else add +3 too.
Everyone else gets a plus 3?
Yeah. Except for me and Hack.
That enemy is fucking fast.
Wondering if it did mine correctly now, though.
Okay.
No, it didn't.
No. Okay.
Add your agility.
Agility to that would be +4.
Oh, it didn't do mine either. Because it just rolled a 9 for me. So I get a +5. Jesus, I have a 14. Haha! I go first. Stoked. Alright. So there we go. Then arrange it in descending order.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I
So
should
wait,
be...
Hax was or was not incorporated?
was not correct, so put it to 8.
Well,
To
you can click on your own and adjust.
Jesus, you have 40 agility?
What? Oh, I can do that. Yes, I do.
Fuck
Right.
you.
Then readjust it again. Good.
I'm
Alright.
like
Not from like an
completely
enemy standpoint, but from
Tybalt
I play a tech
having
priest who has
29.
no agility.
28
Hate
or
you.
something. Anyways, so we're good to go?
We're good to go?
Alright, I'm gonna ready my long las as a free action.
Okay.
And then I can't aim at any of these people yet, can I? Because they'd be behind, because I'd be shooting
yeah.
through the priory.
Yeah.
Then I'm
You know
gonna
what, here,
move...
I'm gonna move them up over here. Not that this is gonna like
help much.
feel helpful, but they are coming from the main entrance, and I don't know
Mhm.
why they would run through
Already.
the camps instead of
Around
running.
the street
Yeah, like as opposed to running through the street.
to get to it easier.
Yeah. Nope. Go away. Don't want you. Stop. There we go. So here. So wait, which one are you? Oh, do I have to? Okay, perfect. So he's the fast one, so he's already here. And then he'd be here. Damn it, I can't see where the squares are. There we go.
Yeah, I know. This was the hardest one for me to match up, too. Because it was painful, you low res.
There we go. So, and they're a bit behind.
Okay. Then, yeah, I'm going to take a half-action aim shot at the leader himself.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for it.
So... that's a +30.
Plus 30.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that because your weapon is accurate, or?
It's accurate, I'm aiming, and it has a red dot on it.
Got it.
Oh, and he's,
Well,
and he's at short
distance.
range, so I'm +40.
Plus 40. All right.
God, that's amazing.
Is this your long
Long
las,
las.
right? Okay.
Don't ignore the damage. The damage roll doesn't count. This is just a to-hit roll. Alright, so then 3.9 degrees of success. Does he have the ability or want to try and dodge that?
Allow me to see. He does have dodge, but on account of the fact that he's focusing on the priory, he's not going to think to dodge it.
Okay,
So,
so let me
if
roll
this
in.
doesn't kill him, he will most certainly be attempting to dodge further attacks, and all of his companions will also be.
So he's also an unaware target then?
Yeah.
Huh?
He's basically considered unaware for this turn because he's focused on something else.
Well, that means you got another degree of success then?
I don't think that matters. with
It's
the long-
irrelevant now. Once I pass 2 degrees of success, it's irrelevant how good I did.
Okay. Well, I was just trying to buffer that.
Yeah. I did real good, and I shot him in the head for 2d10 plus 5 damage. I think I'll be fine. Good. I did 13 damage to his head.
13 damage to his head.
Yep.
All right. Does he have?
And that gun has penetration on it?
Yes, it has 1 pen.
Doesn't matter, he has no armor.
Good.
So, none of them have armor. Okay, so...
And in case you're wondering, crit damage is on page 202.
Yeah. I don't need that just yet.
Okay.
Okay, so that's it for you?
That's it for my turn.
Okay.
Click the next one and it'll show you who you gotta do.
Alright, so the first enemy noticed the shot to his leader, and immediately turns. What is there? There's the ruler. Oh, okay, so everything's at 3 to 1.
Yeah. 1 square is 3 meters.
Got it. So... it's a half action to ready a weapon, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Assuming they don't
Unless you
have
have quick
draw.
draw. Yes, it's
Yeah, which
And
they
you-
don't. So.
it's at least a half action. Heavy weapons take a full action.
Okay. Anyways, so he uses a half action to pull out his auto pistol, and his other half action to fire at Allie.
Right?
So, I guess we'll just do a ballistics test first. I'll do that as 100.
Yeah, just roll a d100.
So. He barely
So-
misses. The bullet whizzes past your head.
Good. Stoked. Alright, it's Tack's turn.
Yes.
I'd sprint up to one of them. That's not very fun though.
By the way, if one of you wouldn't mind having the weapons page open just so I can see the stats on. Oh wait, no, never mind. It's got the stats for me right here. Never mind. My apologies.
Yeah, that should list it in the
Yeah,
character thing.
it's such a long list of weapons though that they have that that got lost.
12.
What's your charge distance?
Charge is 12, and my sprinting is, or running, whatever it is, 24. Okay. Wait, each one of these is
3.
3?
Yeah.
I can move
Yeah.
4 meters though.
Okay.
So
We'll
how
just
are we
remember
gonna-
the total if you move.
Yeah, just remember the total and then
and
the
we'll
first
round.
time you can move further and the next time you don't. Don't worry about it.
Okay. I guess as a half action, I'll move closer to this guy. I don't know where you want to move me though.
Well, it's up to you.
You just go ahead and just move the 6 meters, and next round you'll only be able to move 1 because that'll be a total of 9.
Okay. So I'll move myself here. As a free action, or with quick draw, I'm gonna whip out my chainsword in my right hand, and then in my left hand is a half action, draw out,
The monosword.
yeah, monosword.
Alright,
Okay,
it's him done.
so your turn's over. Okay. The leader pulls out his las gun as a half action, slightly stunned from the fact that he got shot in the fucking face with a laser, but you know, he shook it off.
Trying to be cool.
I'm a bro. I can do it. Alright.
So he only has a half action remaining, and he's going to use it to fire at the bitch who shot him in the face.
Go for it. Just
So,
bring it, motherfucker.
Yeah. It is not accurate.
No,
He
a normal
has
las is only reliable.
Yes. Oh no, I'm just making sure that the only thing he's getting is a +10 because you're at close range.
Yep.
So.
Good.
Don't know why I did the +10. Should have been a -10. Not that it matters.
That's irrelevant. 65 isn't gonna hit me.
Yeah.
You'd have to be fucking godly with a gun to get that roll.
Yeah. So,
Alright, next guy.
his turn is over. Which one are you? This one? Good.
Come at me, bro.
Pretty much. So, he does a full action run up there at you without. Well, actually, the two in the back have cleavers and they're pre-drawn.
Okay. So they're meleeed. Good.
So,
So the guy in the front has a pistol out, and then the other two have cleavers, and the main guy has a
Las.
las weapon. Alright.
yes.
And because
If each square is
it's
3
3
meters,
meters,
can
he
he
can
run-
run through it, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's only if it's
Well-
1 meter or less that you can't run through a square.
Yeah.
Unless it's
So-
melee. If they're fighting in that square, you can't run through it.
Yeah. So, he also charges forward,
Okay.
and his turn is end. And you have 3 turns until the children
Yeah.
are murdered.
Well, they're not gonna die instantaneously.
No, but it's a group of.
Yeah.
It's a large group of guys with cleavers coming at children.
They're just gonna stand there and take it. Anyways, I'm gonna do the exact same thing. Half action aim shot at the leader's head.
Alright, so another +40.
Okay. Damn, I only barely made that, so I only get to roll the 1d10 plus 5.
Okay.
Which means that that's correct. So I dealt 9 damage to him with 1 pen.
Okay. Oh, whoops. I messed up on the last one, but it'll stand. So, he has more toughness than I gave him credit for.
Okay.
So it's 9 damage, you said?
Yep, 9 damage to his face.
Damn it. There we go. Alright, you said 202?
Yes. If you want, I can do crit stuff. Just so you don't have to keep flipping back and forth.
Nah, I'm gonna. I made sure that I have 2 files so that
Okay.
I can keep them on whatever.
Yeah,
I just
202
wanted
is
to keep
crit.
one of them on the.
And I'll tell you the locations because I just have them memorized.
Okay, so.
But this is a head energy crit.
There we go. Energy head. A grazing blow to the head frazzles the target's senses, imposing a -10 penalty to all tests except toughness for 1 round.
Okay.
So, your turn is over. The enemy at the front, with his auto pistol, I do believe.
Yeah.
He takes a half-action aim shot at Allie.
Okay.
So, that's the wrong guy. It's this one, but it's the same distance, so. It's half of the effective distance, right? Or is it just within effective?
Half the effective distance is plus 10.
Okay. So, no, you're at 21, so he does not get any bonus. So he just gets a +10. So,
So that's a hit.
it's a hit.
I'm a dodge.
Okay.
Where is it?
Well, but don't you have your cloak?
Oh yeah, he's negated. I'm one rank further away.
One
So
rank
he
further
would.
away.
It would be a difficult test for him to shoot.
Yeah, so his 10 didn't count
Got it. Then he misses.
because I had my
What?
cameline cloak. I forgot I was wearing that. Or I forgot that I had one, rather. Never mind, don't dodge.
Kid.
Just let it whiz by my face again.
Would you please?
I'll remember. Used to GMing, I'm not used to playing. Thank you, Roger.
So his turn is over then.
Yeah,
Yes.
Tack's turn.
Because he missed. I still can't quite charge these bastards though. Kind of wish I had more points to put into agility, but then it gets so damn expensive.
Yes, it does.
God damn it. So effectively, I would move to here for doing the reduced movement thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how far are you running?
I might just move and I don't know. A whole lot I can do. They're kind of. Well, wait. Actually, that's not true. What does this do again? Oh, never mind. That's not useful. That's not useful.
I want to just move up and then take a defensive stance.
Defensive stance isn't a full action. I thought it was.
Is it? I think it is.
Playing the game, combat.
Yeah, it is a full action.
Well, there you go. I can't do it then.
Weird. I thought it was a half action. That makes it a terrible fucking move.
Pretty much, which is why I don't use it. There's no cover to play with.
You could always just move up and delay.
Yeah, I might just do that.
So delay is a half action, right?
Yeah, delay. You
Yeah.
can do one half action delay.
Yeah,
Well, if he
so
does that, he
then
can only move one square forward.
I know, but still, it's something. He gets a little bit of
True.
distance, and he gets to delay.
Fair enough.
oh, well, yeah, I guess it would be them. Okay, yeah, then I guess I'll go ahead and just half action move and delay.
Okay. Your turn's over then?
Yep.
Okay. The high value enemy, it would like to take another half action shot at.
Me.
The only one
I don't
doing
know.
damage.
He's been
He did
shot
just
by me twice. I don't think he's gonna care about the tech priest.
And in the head, no,
Yeah.
no less.
True. So he's gonna take another half action aim shot at you, so he would get a plus 20, but you got your cloak, so it's just a plus 10.
Yeah.
So. This guy cannot aim to save his fucking life.
Good.
And they call him the leader.
He's. I would say
He's been shot in the face twice.
I know. Normally, I'd be like, maybe he just has really high fellowship, and I'm like, but I have really high fellowship, and I still whoop his ass at shooting.
So,
All right.
anyways,
it's done. Next guy.
this guy right here. I forgot, what are the three movement things?
Half action,
there's-
full action, charge, and run.
Okay. And a charge means,
He has to attack at the end of it.
yeah, you have to attack at the end.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, melee combat. fun.
Whatever. So he's going to use a full action to run right up next to the tech priest, who has 2 swords out, because why not?
Yep.
Good. Then I guess I'll go ahead and take my delay and
Hit him.
yeah, I'll hit him. Let's go ahead and hit him with my chainsword.
You're going to try and hit him with your chainsword.
Yeah.
Uh,
Make the attempt.
I'll get him. And being that I'm swinging with just the one weapon, I don't. Wait, do I still suffer the penalty? I don't remember. I thought it was
No,
only
it's
if
only
I
if you're
made it.
attacking with both weapons.
Yeah, so then I'm just gonna attack with the chainsword. So chainsword, swing.
Doesn't matter, you missed.
I missed. That's okay, because I have Blade Master.
Master.
So let's do it again. And I still missed.
You want to use the fate point?
No.
Why not?
You rolled 2 10s.
I know.
Damn.
Use a fucking fate point.
That's
Damage is so good.
Nah. Okay.
Alright.
Anyways,
That's-
alright, so he wasn't hit.
No.
Nope.
So
Okay.
it's the last guy's turn.
So let me just... Oh wait, no, I don't have to measure that because it's closer. So he also runs up right next to you with a
Next to
full
you.
action. So now that he's being attacked by 2 people, they each get a +10 to
He's
all...
not being attacked yet. It
Yeah,
doesn't
well,
count.
I mean, as soon as he is attacked, they get a +10, correct?
The
so the
first guy
first one-
won't. The second one will.
Wait,
Mhm.
isn't he in melee combat with this guy? Because he swung
Oh
at him?
yeah, but the first guy doesn't, because the first guy that he attacked is the next guy that's gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't get the bonus because he's in normal melee
Right,
combat.
because the other guy's not in
The
combat.
second the other guy jumps in, then they both get +10.
Mhm.
Okay. So does the second guy still get the +10 for that on his first turn, or does he have to wait until he's already entered combat with him?
No, on his first turn he gets the +10 because he is
Okay.
the reason they're ganging. So
Got it. Okay, so his turn is over, and it's now Allie's turn.
half action aim shot at that motherfucker's face.
Alright.
Beef. The 40 again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Damn.
Feel
That-
like you
that-
might have hit him?
That damage roll doesn't count, but
A little bit.
Why doesn't it count?
because I got the accuracy
Well,
bonus off.
you also rolled the wrong weapon, by the way.
I did.
Yes,
Oh.
you rolled your bolt.
Well, that's irrelevant because it's still off of my ballistic skill. It just means I don't get to use its damage.
Mm.
2d10 plus 5. Good!
Oh.
Double crit! So that dude's just dead.
So yeah.
Like,
Go
it doesn't.
ahead
I don't need to re-roll that. He's dead. There's no way he can take 25 damage. He's already in crit. How
don't
did
know
I
if that-
obliterate his head?
Alright, so let's...
That dual crit. I need to screen cap that shit. That's amazing.
That's the opposite of dice shaming. That's
Fuck Danny.
well, the one day Danny doesn't show. Look at that. That's like 4 10s.
Yeah, you've rolled two
damage.
10s in a row, and I rolled 2 10s in a row. It's been a good day. Fuck Danny. We'll never play with him again.
So, anyways,
How does he die from me shooting his face?
superheated by the way, he is at 21 critical damage.
Thank you.
Oh.
I didn't think I'd need to roll the...
Oh.
Yeah, you literally just got him into critical damage. He took
Yeah.
1 critical damage, and then you took him as far as you physically could with your character's weapon.
Good.
So, superheated by the attack, the target's brain explodes, tearing apart his skull and sending flaming chunks of meat flying at those nearby. The target is no more. As above, except the target's entire body catches fire and runs off headless 2d10 meters in a random direction. Anything flammable it passes, including characters, must take an agility test or catch fire. So,
You have to roll the scatter chart.
yep. So,
Well, what about the head exploding part? Does that not talk
Don't worry
about
about it.
distance?
so he's going to run 19 meters in a random direction.
Yeah, roll a d10.
10 is straight up, isn't it?
Yeah, he collapses.
That's boring. He can't do that.
Fuck the rules. I'm the GM.
Which way is 9? Is that up and to the
Nine's
left?
down and to the left.
Down and to the left?
Yeah, 9 would be that way.
Okay, so he sets fire to
All
3
of the
tenths on his
tens.
way down.
It's cute.
but he is dead.
I'm okay with that.
It's also cute. Little
So
bit
that was my turn. What the fuck did you do, Roger?
little
By
bit
the
of brain
way,
over here.
I got a 9 and a 10, and then another 10, and then another 9.
I know. Fuck Danny, dude. We're so good.
What is this bullshit?
I don't know what Danny's complaining about. Roll 20 works great for me.
Anyways, Allie's turn is over.
I'm okay with that. I'm just gonna blow on the tip of my last long las.
Alright, so I need to read, because it says it demoralizes them, but doesn't give me anything to do.
Well, if it's running by normal roll Warhammer, it means that they have to pass a willpower or they start running away, but I don't know if that's what they mean.
Demoralized?
Because I fucking annihilated their leader. You'd be scared.
Nope. Okay. It doesn't do anything to anyone, it just, it increases the number of survivors after the battle.
Ah, okay. Woo! I helped.
So, you saved everyone in the camp, except for those people who were still in those tents.
Good. Fuck those people. I don't care. They went out amazingly.
So,
Alright.
this guy,
Yes, yeah.
trying to think in the mind of a fanatical, suicidal guy
Who just watched some motherfucker
just
get
watched-
destroyed.
Well-
his boss's head explode, the body catch fire, and run through tents. I'm trying to think if he is now going to take out the sniper who did it, because he's not running away.
Mm-hmm.
Is he going to take out the sniper who did it, or is he going to help his teammates and gang up on the other guy who is already...
He'd probably try and kill me, because he's the one with the gun, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd be shooting at me.
That's right,
Probably.
they're already in combat, so he'd risk shooting his teammate as well.
Mm-hmm.
So
You
yeah,
could-
so he's going to take a half-action aim shot at you, and it's no bonus at all, correct?
Nope, no bonus.
He missed.
Yeah, okay. Danny's gonna be so mad.
Alright, I'm gonna attack the top one. So
Well,
let's
if you
see.
attack the other one, you'd be ganged up on immediately. Because
Oh,
you'd be
so attack the
considered
bottom
in
one.
melee combat with them. If you attack the bottom one, so you have to attack the top one. Otherwise, you're
Right.
screwing yourself.
Right. Okay. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Yeah, alright. So let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and Blade Master. So Blade Master, effectively what it does is it's gonna allow me to attack twice with my chainsword and once with the mono sword.
It's swift attack, not blade master.
Oh. Well,
Blade Master lets you
Master.
re-roll.
Yeah.
It's okay, we
But
got your
I,
skills.
I have a -10 penalty for swinging both weapons though.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see, -10, roll -10,
Reroll the first one.
reroll, okay,
Didn't matter.
didn't matter, oh,
Now
No,
roll your
just
second
rollable.
attack.
Okay, so
Yeah,
only
so-
the first one, or the second one hits
He has
him
one
at-
chainsword hit, and now he's rolling for the mono sword. And he missed, so he got one hit out of
Wait,
it.
why does he get 3 rolls for the chainsword?
Because he's Blade Master and one
Mastered
of the
one of them.
misses.
Because Blade Master what?
He's swift
Blade-
attacking, which is 2 attacks. He missed
Oh.
one, so he's using Blade Master to make up for it.
Got it.
So he only did 2 attacks and re-rolled the failed.
Got it.
um,
So he just hits once with the chainsword.
Yes.
Got
One
it.
tearing hit with the chainsword.
So then go ahead and roll your damage.
I'm still trying to figure out if that's correct or not, because it doesn't look like it's applying the strength bonus correctly. So yeah, okay, do, do, do. Yeah. So, oh, that sucks. And then my strength bonus adds a +4 to that, so I did 9 damage and 2 penetration. Well,
To his
it's
no
a
armor.
tearing-
Yeah, you get to roll
sorry.
again.
It's a tearing weapon, so
That's
Oh,
better.
yeah. I'll take that one. So 14 damage and 2 pen.
14 damage?
Yeah.
My strength bonus
It's
gives it a
4.
+4.
Oh.
This is rolling the d10 plus 2.
Okay. And you're attacking the guy on your left?
Yes.
Yeah, the one directly in
top
front
one.
of me.
Is there any... Oh, wait. Doesn't matter. He has no armor. Okay.
Alright.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Okay.
Top guy's attack.
So, he's a little pissed off by that. What does Frenzy do?
It's an all-out attack.
I meant like stat-wise. Is it like a +10 to your weapon skill for something?
Look it
Or
up because we've never used it before.
Frenzy, the actual skill.
yeah,
Frenzy,
The
you have to actually use prior to this turn.
got it. Doesn't
you have
matter.
to work
Because-
yourself into a frenzy and then you
Yeah.
get something.
I just thought I'd ask
you get,
because
like,
it specifically says he's got it.
Gaining
so.
a +10 bonus to strength and willpower, but a -10 penalty to weapon skill and intelligence. You
Hmm.
must attack the closest enemy, but you have to spend 1 round psyching yourself up, howling, beating yourself, or injecting drugs.
Fair enough.
Stem attack.
So he is going to swing his cleaver at you.
Okay.
So. Oh, and you said you can, quote unquote, aim melee weapons, right?
You can half action aim your melee attacks, yes.
Yeah. So he's going to do that for the -10. Whoops, not -19. What?
I don't know what you rolled, but that was terrible.
1d10 -10 gave me 6 in
Minus
parentheses.
10, so yeah, you hit. Good job.
Oh, okay.
Because you rolled a 6, minus 10 is minus 4.
Oh,
so.
got it. Okay. So he fucking nailed you.
Body shot. Would you like to dodge?
Well, I'm wondering, is there a benefit to parry, or no?
If you have counterattack, there is. Otherwise, it considers itself a dodge. It's dodge, but you're using
Test
weapon skill instead.
skill. Oh, okay.
And if you have counterattack after you parry, you're allowed to do a free attack.
Gotcha. Well, I have a better chance of parrying the weapon,
Okay.
so I'm gonna go ahead and try to parry.
Okay, so roll your weapon skill.
Did that not register? Oh. Oh,
There it goes. You missed.
it's a really big delay. Yeah, okay. Nah.
Okay.
Bring it!
You jammed your chainsword. If only that was a thing. So the last guy's turn? Or damage?
Damage first.
Good.
The
You're
fuck?
lucky he doesn't get
Do-
Righteous Fury.
Do I get... Oh, he doesn't?
No. Only very important characters or player characters get Righteous Fury.
What kind
Got
of weapon was this again?
It is
Cleaver.
a cleaver. 1d10 plus 5 rending damage.
Okay, so it's a primitive weapon,
Yes.
so you can go ahead and have that. I have a toughness of 5 and armor of 4, so 9, so I negate all the damage.
Okay.
Congratulations. It's actually physically impossible for them to hurt you.
Yep. So I'm going to go ahead and roll for this guy just as a
Kink! Oh, fuck!
courtesy.
As a courtesy.
Yeah.
Their morale is low. You're trying to improve it. Go ahead.
Okay. So he hits you,
Good.
but does no damage.
Because it's impossible for them to do damage.
And Allie, this is your last turn.
I'm gonna split off and start trying to save the children.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I think Hack can handle this on his own.
I agree.
Now that I know that it's only possible for the dude with the gun to hurt him.
So
And only
you
that's
are
just gonna
going
be
to
minor
want to
damage.
book it, though.
Well, where are they?
There we go.
They're over there?
Yeah, and let me...
I'm gonna
I have to
shoot
go
that shit.
all the way back up.
That's well within range of your
Yeah, I'm
weapon.
gonna shoot the fuck out of that. I'm gonna save the kids. It's fine. It's fine, we're good.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Still in close range.
Aren't you at a height advantage?
That only counts for weapons. Like swords. Height
I-
advantage only counts as a weapon skill up.
I thought that counted for guns as well. No?
I'll look it up, but I'm pretty sure it did.
All right.
Height. Higher ground. Weapon skill tests +10.
Oh,
So
that's
not
weird.
ballistic. Because, you know, it's like swashbuckling. I have the higher ground. Doesn't
Yes.
really matter so much when you're shooting.
Fair
It
enough.
just means that you can kind of like crouch down and consider that as a defense.
You know what? Just so I don't have to add anything to demonstrate where the women and children are.
Just put
They're
one
hiding here?
non-hostile.
No, that's Rax.
The women and children.
Yeah.
So,
Alright. So they're over there, and that's where they are. Okay.
It's going to be very, very
Right.
crowded in the turn order.
God, combat's gonna get confusing.
yeah. That guy has an 11.
Also, mind you, it's going to take me a long time to get over there to...
That's okay. I'm
Anything.
kind of banking on the idea that I'm gonna shoot them, and they'll be like, oh, well, we shouldn't go after the women and children because there's a motherfucker attacking us. Because that's what most people would do.
You're crazy.
And then I'm hoping they'll charge you, and I'll just sit back here and be like, I can't hurt him anyways. Bam. Bam.
No, they're fanatical. They're not going to drop from their current course.
So then I can just shoot them infinitely and they'll never turn to look at me? Good.
Yes.
Super
The
good
only
about that.
downside to this is that women and children are dying. You're going to be fine.
I'll be okay.
I'm a tech priest, what do I care? They were machine spirits. Machines and...
I'll save the
Stuff.
majority of them, it'll be okay.
No worries.
So, allow me to reorder that. Good. And it keeps it so that it's your turn.
Yep. Well, that's
Okay.
because I'm the highest initiative anyways. So yay for me.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, so it literally doesn't matter. So, go ahead and do what you're going to do.
A headshot the closest one, the middle right,
The closest one to you. Okay.
that guy.
Okay. He is 48 meters away, so tell me.
I get a plus 50 because he's unaware.
Okay.
I'm gonna rape his face.
So go ahead and take your shot.
Barely raped his face, but I did. Let me roll damage.
Okay.
Plus, he can dodge.
Oh. Here, let me get everyone's wounds in.
Oh, wait, he can't dodge, but... Because he's
He's
unaware.
unaware.
So I dealt 20 damage to him. Not a bad one.
Oh,
I'm okay with myself right now. Fuck Danny. You know what? Fuck him. We don't need his ass.
So we've got 20 damage.
20 damage. To the
one
head.
penetration if he has any armor.
Yeah. 20 damage with 1 penetration to his head. Plink.
Okay, to my other thing. You said to the head?
Yep.
The attack cooks the target's face, melting his features and damaging his eyes. The target is blinded for the next 1d10 hours and permanently reduces his fellowship characteristic by 1d10 points. The target also takes 1d5 levels of fatigue. So, let me-
Roll it up and see if it knocks him out.
Come on, 5.
That's gonna be sweet if I can just kill these guys in 5 straight turns.
Just fatigue them all to death.
Fuck it.
Oh, whoops. Duh.
Yeah, he's out.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
no,
he's gone.
that's his blindness. He's blind.
Oh, 8 hours.
Well, 1d5 is for fatigue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that would be bullshit if you had to roll a 1d10.
He has 1 level of fatigue.
Alright, well at least he can't really hurt the women and children because he's blind now.
Yeah.
So that's nice. I can move on to the next guy!
Your turn is over.
Yep.
The enemy with 13.
Done. On to the next one.
Notice that you've changed who you're shooting at. He doesn't give a fuck, so he's going to start taking half-action aim shots at the tech priest, who is within half range, So he's gonna get a plus 20.
And he's gonna get a minus 20.
Yeah. Well, he's gonna get a plus 20, but I'm gonna put it as a minus 20 because he doesn't have a ballistic skill.
Well, he's shooting in a melee.
He's
I
shooting in
think
a
is
melee.
what Richard
Oh,
was
that's
getting
right.
at.
Oh, so it just negates it?
Yeah, it's an even keel, and if he hits by that 20, then he's fucked. He fucks his friends.
Yeah, whatever. No one cares about them.
Nope. Roll
Okay.
it up. So is that within the 20?
Within 20 of his actual ballistic skill, or
Yes, because it's an even, so anything 20 above
yes.
hits his friends. So roll a 1 or a 2. 1's the top, 2's the bottom. And see how fucked he fucked his friends. So that's an arm shot to his friend.
Okay, so he shoots the one who's already been hit.
Yep.
Good.
In
I
the
like where
arm.
this is going.
God, Roger, we're the best at this game.
This is what
So-
happens when we roll really nice characters into basic
Level-
Into a
campaign.
fucking beginner campaign.
To level 1 campaign.
So
I'd
My
be having more
knives-
fun.
My
I had a
knives were
nicer
hurting.
weapon, but oh well.
I just like to think of the idea that, wow.
okay,
Well.
so his friend negates all damage.
Good.
On to this guy.
I just like to think of the idea of them running up and slamming a cleaver into you, and you're just like, the fuck, dude?
That was my nice robe.
Plink.
Okay.
And you
So
just
this
turn
guy
your
uses
chainsword
his
on.
full action to run right up to the women and children.
Which is... Oh, no, that's possible now. Okay.
Yeah.
It's
He
like
can run 18 meters, and they were 15 away.
Well, no, I was just... Because, like, the amount of time that he has to get there,
Oh,
because of the 4 turns, it wouldn't make sense for him to be able to get there ahead of that.
yeah.
But yeah, as long as he can't attack, then that's possible.
Yes.
Run! Flee, you fools!
Alright. Likewise, his friend is doing the same.
Which you can't, but okay.
What do you mean he can't?
He's standing in a tent.
Oh. You're right, I have to take that into account. Shit, I don't remember where he was. I think it was here.
He's standing just below the yeah.
Yeah, that's 18 meters.
But he has to
So-
run around the tent.
Okay. Well, he can run through his ally, but he can
Yeah.
run...
So he can run 18 to there, and then 1 up if he wants.
Yeah, so he's right here.
Okay,
Alright, that ends his turn.
good.
Hack.
Heck, murder some people.
I'm gonna go ahead and go to town on this guy's face again.
Alright, go ahead and roll it again.
In the interest of just making this go faster, I'm just gonna swing my chainsword. So I don't take the stupid penalty that's involved with that crap.
Good.
Wow,
In the
really?
interest of making this go faster, you've done an excellent job.
Right. Well, Blade Master, one of those.
Good.
Wow, really? The fuck, game? 94.
All of my good rolls have
7,
fucked you finally.
93.
Alright,
So is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright. So this first enemy is going to go ahead and... I don't know why it switched their order.
It's probably just because you reorganized it and it's just like, oh, whatever. But yeah, the guy on top is the first one.
Yeah. So he's going to go ahead and... Damn it.
Even though it's really irrelevant.
Yeah.
Should be running away at this point.
Good, he nailed that one.
How do you do minus 12?
Because he rolled an 8 with a minus 20 modifier because he aimed.
Oh,
Wait, that's not possible.
Why?
How did he get a minus 20?
He aimed and they're both in combat. He gets the minus 10 for ganging up on him.
Right. Yeah, because, okay, never mind.
that's fair.
I was like, how did he do a full action aim?
God damn it!
Good. You might want to dodge that, Roger.
Why?
Why? Doesn't do any damage.
Doesn't do any damage.
But
Remember?
it's fun.
It's primitive, so it's
Right.
halved, and I negate everything. So
Alright, fine.
use it when I
Alright.
need to.
His
You know-
ally is...
You might as well, because we're doing that, Just be like, he attacks you. It doesn't do any damage, and move on to the next guy.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay. Which one are you? That one.
Top left.
Okay. He's going to charge the tent and hack it down.
Okay.
So, I can make the tent his target, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's standing here, but next turn he can run over it.
Roll weapon skill.
Oh, right.
Plus 20.
Minus 20 or plus 20?
Well, he's got a 20 modifier to help him because of the charge.
Got it.
So he made that. Now roll damage.
That charge was only a 10. Wasn't it?
It's irrelevant. He passed it anyways.
I know, but
And that
10.
would be
4. Okay, so yeah, he actually hacks. He in one motion just hacks the tent down.
Okay.
There you
So
go.
his turn is over.
Now that
and-
guy in the back or left.
Yep. So now that the tent is down, that guy runs up.
All right.
And his turn is over, and it is now back to you.
Half action name shot at the guy just to the bottom of the women and children.
So, okay.
Again, plus 50 because they're not paying attention to me.
Alright.
Roll.
By the way, I'm going to be treating the women and children sort of as like a swarm. They're not going to have to attack for each single one because there's
Mhm.
like 13 of them up there.
Okay.
So,
Good. Let me roll damage.
okay.
Ah, that was a shitty roll.
Okay.
I guess that evened out, but I'm not too happy about it.
So that's it.
Yeah, deal 14 damage to the dude in the bottom, or to the bottom of the
Okay.
children.
you're doing a lot more than I am. Danny left, and I'm now Danny.
Oh, is that the guy with the gun? It's the guy with the gun.
Yeah, it's the guy with the gun.
Alright, so he's going to go ahead and just take a shot at Hack.
Okay.
'Cause why not?
So
So,
again, going to shoot at his friends, basically.
yeah. Plus 20,
Minus 20. Yep. Wow, nailed it.
Hey, actually hit. Let's try to dodge that. Because this one can actually do damage to me. Dodge?
Nope.
Oh, look at that. I might actually get hurt.
Watch him roll a 1 for damage. Motherfucker.
Nope,
You'll be fine. You're good.
I'm good.
Alright, next guy.
Okay.
Just plinked off your leg.
So he has to roll an 8 or higher to even have a chance of doing damage.
Yep.
It's cute.
You
Okay.
should still probably dodge, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Now it's a children attacking time until we get down to the 6s. Well, until we get to hack.
what?
Until we get to hack, it's children attacking time.
Oh, yeah. So, do you want me to do any kind of modifiers for whimpering children who aren't making any attempts to dodge?
No, I think it'd just be straight.
You might get a bonus for that.
If any, no, they get a minus 10. Because they're scrawny. It literally says in the book, children.
Got
There's
it.
a minus 10 to attacking a child.
So I had a plus 10 for their roll then.
What? Oh, well, they're not ganging up though.
No, I'm saying it. When I type out 1d10 plus 100, it adds
Yeah.
10.
Yes,
Whatever
you
the
add
roll
the
is.
10 to it. But if you're aiming, then it's
Wow.
neutralizes.
So
His cleaver gets stuck in the tent.
yeah, no children died there.
Good.
You are that one.
Finding these guys to be very inept.
There it is. They're
But
friendly.
if they're aiming their attack, then it neutralizes. The
Oh,
plus 10 and the minus 10.
You're
so-
right. I'll have him aim his. It doesn't matter for that
Mhm.
particular one, but from this point on, they will be aiming their attack.
Yeah.
So he missed as well. So this guy right here is blind, and
That's it. He's just blind.
yeah, he's blind and screaming in agony. So let's go ahead and
Move him up a square, apparently.
He's gonna attack the tent. That's cute.
Damn you, tent!
The fuck out of my way!
okay. So he's going to do a full action move. Which direction is 8? Is that straight down?
8's down.
It's down. So he's going to move 6 meters down.
Let me look. Yeah, 8 straight down.
Also, I was wrong. 9 is in fact this direction, not this direction.
Got it. So that guy only
Yeah.
set one tent on fire.
Yeah, he set one tent on fire and almost made it to the priory before dying.
No, he was already dead.
Well, I mean, before expiring.
Yes.
Alright.
Okay, so that's the end of that guy's turn. So go ahead, Heck.
Cool. See if I can actually kill this guy that I've been staring at for like 10 minutes now. 1, 2.
God, fucking hit one.
Really? Nothing? God damn it. Blade Master.
God,
What
fucking
the
hit
fuck?
one.
68, 65, 90.
Alright, so, now the guy on top attacks,
I feel like
and does no damage. And now the guy on bottom attacks, and does no damage. Alright.
We move up to this guy who hacked the tent down.
why
So-
can't Hack kill the things? I mean, with a name with Hack.
You'd think he'd be good at chopping stuff.
Okay.
He's not.
And so the guy who he is running through has not attacked yet.
Mm-hmm.
So he,
He
is
can
going,
run through it, yeah.
So he's going to charge at them and get a plus 20.
Yeah.
Which is going to be-
You can't charge like that.
I can't charge like that.
You
Does
have
it have
to,
last
it has
on?
to be in the last 4 meters have to be in a straight line, which means you can't go whack. You have to be attacking in the direction of motion for the last 4 meters of it.
Okay, then he's just going to make a full action run. So he is now there.
Okay.
And his turn is over. And
God,
this guy-
my shooting gallery is amazing.
yeah.
I yell over to Hack, laughing gleefully.
But you also have to take into account that they're now all attacking these people. Do you have to also worry about shooting the women and children?
I'll be fine.
Okay. So he
He's trying
has
to
2
save
people
most
attacking,
of
and
them.
he's going to take a half action aim with his slash. So that's a plus 30 nullified by 10 with the fact that it's children.
Wait, why does he get a plus 30?
He gets a plus 30 because he gets it's up to 3 other people. The highest you can get is a plus 30.
They're
but
not
when-
ganging up. It's a swarm. They're attacking individual people.
Got it. Okay, so then he just has no modifier.
Mm-hmm.
And he misses.
Alright, I'm gonna take a half-action aim shot at the one dude so far who hasn't attacked yet. The guy on the
Okay.
top.
Very top.
Yep. So that's a plus 50 to that motherfucker. Right, that's within 75, right? Yeah. Ah, well, I get a crit. Yay. So you want me to roll basic ballistic skill again? To
Yeah.
confirm my crit? Yay!
You do 24 damage?
Yep,
Okay. And you hit him in the head?
yep.
Okay. So he's dead. However,
I don't really care how he dies.
oh, he dies exactly the same as the leader does.
With the fire?
Yep.
Oh, that might be bad.
Yeah.
Okay, well now we have to play it.
You know what?
So-
I'm gonna look on the thing and see which one overkilling people won't set everything on fire with. Give me a minute.
The bolter or the lass.
No, I mean like if I shoot him in the leg, do they not set on
Oh.
fire?
Okay.
Probably the
so he's only
leg.
going to run 4 meters.
Okay.
Wait. Oh, got it.
Oh
was
Jesus.
it.
Okay, so that's bad.
That was a really bad roll too.
Yeah, it's the leg. I'm gonna leg everyone from now on.
2d10 and you get a 4.
That's an impressively bad roll.
Which direction is 2?
Up.
Up? Straight up?
Hold on. Give me like a second. Yeah,
Up
straight up.
and
No, it's straight up.
Okay. So he runs 1 square up on fire with no head. And collapses next to a tent.
Good.
you went to sleep. Ah.
I scratch another notch in my gun, look over at Hack, and just glare.
Okay. And it is now Shooty Guy's turn.
Wait, guy in front of me?
Yeah.
Shooty guy? Oh. Hey, buddy.
He misses.
Does he miss by the margin of...
No.
No? Okay, so he misses.
Yeah, so he just misses.
Attacks children, attacks children, attacks children.
So.
This is definitely one of
Nope.
the more odder combats we've had.
Yeah.
Nope.
Well, wait, wouldn't the 45 have landed? Because they get a plus 20, don't they?
They don't get an anything for ganging up.
Oh, right.
He gets an aim, which is negated by their size.
Mm.
Now the last guy hit someone.
That was rolled incorrectly, though.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
1d10.
Okay. So he's going to do a full action run. So he's going to run 18 meters. Which direction is 8?
Straight down. Yep, straight down.
Straight down?
Yep,
Oh, okay, you're rolling for that guy.
the blinded one.
Mm.
Blinded by
That could be
the
interesting
light.
still.
Oh, hey, there you are!
Yeah, speaking of. Oh, hey, buddy.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your stuff.
Right.
Hack, for the love of fuck. Hit
love to.
something.
You know what's weird is that Hack has got less weapon skill than Stubber does.
Good.
Stubber hits stuff pretty regularly. So,
Roger, just don't be Danny.
oh, whatever. Trying not to be.
I said don't be Danny!
God damn it, really? God. What?
Thank
you.
God.
Thank you. Love
Oh.
of God. I hit one
Saints
finally.
preserve us. You know, statistically, you should still be rolling with the -10, because just having the 3 attacks is better than this.
Yeah, and I'm gonna start doing that soon-ish. Wow, that was a really bad roll.
Roll it again.
And that
Good.
was slightly better, so 9 plus the 4
So
strength
9
bonus.
13.
rending damage.
13 rending damage.
Yeah.
Because of his strength bonus that wasn't added in.
Right. To which one?
The top.
The one
Top?
next, yeah, left.
The one we've been trying to kill, or he's been trying to
Well,
kill
I've
for
been trying
like
to hack
And
it
it
a
is
year.
definitely rending damage.
Yeah,
Yes.
it is rending.
To where?
Where'd you hit? Oh, hold on, let me look it up.
I rolled a 5,
Body.
so 50.
Body shot.
Ooh, this might be fun. Another
Splat!
Spurting
Oh,
corpse.
motherfuck!
Alright.
Well, I'm
I'd
not
leave
moving
up.
anyways.
To the body. The powerful blow cleaves the target from gullet to groin, revealing his internal organs and spilling them on the ground before him. The target is now quite dead.
Not this again. Wait, there's no more?
What?
Did he get a 9 or a 10 for critical
You got to
damage?
9.
Oh, you're so lucky.
The last time we were playing, I got
He
a
got
10
to
on
10
like
twice. It was
and-
bullshit.
Danny was blood.
He could not move, it was amazing.
You did the
Cute.
exact same thing the last time we played.
Yeah,
So
except he got it all the way.
Yeah, but it was a lot worse. Like Danny didn't move for like 6 turns.
Oh, I understand. I'm
Ish.
just saying. Okay, so
Does
this
it-
guy attacks and,
And
nothing
does no
happens.
damage.
It's cute.
And
I wink at him.
Where's this little guy? What?
I winked at him. It was
Got it.
cute.
So this guy finally enters combat. He misses.
Good. So it's my turn
Wow,
again?
these women and children are really fucking lucky.
I know, right? Watch as I shoot them all.
They were just going to, if you didn't go defend them, you weren't going to have to do it from afar. You were just going to go defend them, and if you didn't make it in time, you were just going to, or they were just going to be killed.
Okay.
However, I would like to point out that this is still not ideal for them, as you've just got a group of guys standing over you with machetes going, ah! And they're like,
So what?
"Oh
As
my
long as
God,
they don't,
why?"
as long as they don't get hurt, who gives a shit? All right, let's go. My turn.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot the guy closest to me with my half-action aim shot to his
The
leg.
one who's in combat with Hack.
No, I mean of the children. The one just below the children.
Got it.
So, it's a plus 30 now. Because he's in combat, right?
Yes.
And
I
a 2?
fucking raped that dude.
All right. So
Richard's
is that your
cheating.
actual damage?
No.
Richard, why are you cheating? Why?
I don't understand. Why do you sometimes have to re-roll your damage, but sometimes you don't?
Because I have to roll 2d10 if I get more than 2 degrees of success.
Got it.
So the
It's-
initial
it's
damage
one of
doesn't
the-
work unless
So if you
it's,
get less than 2 degrees of success, that is
that's
your
my damage. If I get more, then I have to roll again for my actual damage.
Yeah, it's the
Okay.
benefit of an accurate weapon.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I dealt 20 damage to that guy's leg,
20 damage to his leg.
and he was already injured, I think.
No, he wasn't.
But I shot him before.
Nope. He shot the other guy to the left of him.
Sure, whatever.
I would
No.
stick with shooting this guy, but no, you shot the guy to the left of him.
I've always said right below the kid, so that doesn't make sense.
Right below the kids is this one,
Yeah, which is the
Yeah.
one I shot.
and you shot this one.
When?
I don't know, but he's the one who has 0 wounds, and I had him selected when you shot at him. It's not like I said, all right, let me just go remove the wounds now. I said, okay, so you're shooting
Alright.
at this one, and I just
Alright, fine.
changed his
Fuck
wounds.
it. It's fine.
They're all gonna die eventually.
I'm just gonna pick him off eventually, so...
Yeah. So, that is that, and that is last leg,
Yeah,
or energy to the leg.
energy to the leg. Maybe I should shoot their arms, because their arms also don't do it, and I have the chance of disarming them. I'm gonna do that next time.
Okay. Well, let me just scroll all the way back. Fuck you for having rending and energy as your two.
You're welcome.
If you want, I'll read all the energy ones. What am I at?
No, it's leg, right?
Yeah.
The attack burns the target's foot, charring the flesh and emitting a foul aroma. The target must successfully test toughness or lose the foot. On a success, the target's movement rates are halved until he receives medical attention. In addition, he takes 2 levels of fatigue.
Good.
So, that part doesn't matter, but... Oh, wow, okay, so he doesn't lose his foot. Good for him.
But his movement is halved.
Yeah, his movement is... He's not moving.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, but yeah.
He's just gonna stand there swinging his
Oh,
sword.
he's not gonna lose his leg, but he's probably going to die. So
It's irrelevant. He'll be fine. Alright, let's go. Children attack you
he'll
time.
leave a nice corpse.
Oh, no, it's not children attacking time. It is...
Oh, it's that guy with the gun.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, buddy.
The only one that can hurt Hack.
Yep.
He has a chance to hurt me.
He's gonna go ahead and half-action aim at Hack. And
He's gotta.
he's also half range, but it's only a -10 now, right? Because there's only one
No,
teammate?
he's shooting in the combat. It's always a -20.
Got
Yeah.
it. So it's still that. Okay, so go ahead and try and dodge that if you'd like.
Yeah, why not?
Or parry, whichever.
You can't
No,
parry a
can't parry.
bullet.
Parry is only
Right.
weapon skill.
You can only parry primitive weapons if
Uh,
you have the skill to do so.
Alright, so you did not dodge, so
Nope.
that is...
Bring it!
As long as it's below 8, you're good.
Yep.
Crit! Damn it!
Oh, hello.
There you go.
So that's 2 points of damage.
Okay. So you're down to 12.
Yep. I actually got hurt.
So,
See what it does for my rolls. Spoilers. Nothing.
Alright, so now we're killing kids.
Yep, now we're killing kids. So we've got
Oh shit. After this, we're done for a little bit. It's gonna be the
Okay.
2-hour mark.
Alright.
Okay.
So he missed. He hits.
Mm.
The kid dodges! Push!
So if they hit kids, I'm just gonna say they died.
Okay.